Hello and welcome back to the Maker's Wardrobe. If you're new here, thanks for dropping in. My name is Kathy Rose and I am finally going to show all of the things that I would love to make in 2023. Now I went through my stash and some of this fabric, if you've been following me, you would have seen in other videos. And if not, well, then great. It'll be just new information for you. So that's wonderful. And hopefully, when I'm showing some of this stuff, you will be inspired maybe to go through your stash and see what you'd like to make in 2023. So I'm hoping that you gain something from this content. So I'm going to start off with one of the books that I pulled from my library, which is the Tilly and the Button Stretch book. And I'm actually wanting to not just, I've already started reading this, and there's a dress in here that I really want to go ahead and get into and make. It's the Fair Dress Sweater Dress, and it actually is kind of made in such a way that you can make it in three different ways. You can, of course, get a sweater out of it and then the regular dress out of it. Okay, and what I'm going to actually do is go ahead and use this book, read it, so I can get a little bit more familiar. Now, I have sewn with knits before, but you know what? To be honest, my history with knits is not using like a stretch needle or ballpoint needle or anything like that when I'm sewing. I use a regular universal needle. I recently started using the zigzag stitch, but there is so much more to sewing knits. So I'm hoping to explore that by using this book and getting into some of my 2023 makes. So I'm actually going to use this. This is a 4-way stretch fabric, and this was in my stash forever. I want to say this is just as old as maybe like my youngest, and okay, so like she's in her 20s. Okay, so anyway, that being said, I pulled it out of my stash, and I actually thought about using it for a mock-up for that Freya dress that I just showed. And I may still do that. I don't know if this is something I'm going to make and actually wear on the everyday, but this was something I pulled out to help me to actually get more familiar with knits. And it is a 4-way stretch. It's pretty light, and we're going to just start with that. Actually, I'm saying I'm going to start with that. I don't actually know which one of these projects I'm going to start with, but I'm just going to go through them, and we'll see what I feel like starting with when I actually get on my machine during the week and start my 2023 sewing. This I've shown before. This was a piece of mustard that I got from Etsy, and I was actually going to do something else with it until I saw the dresses in that particular Freya dress in the Telly and the Buttons book, and I was like, you know what? This would make such a good dress. It compared to the other pattern I was going to use because of the weight. It's not a very heavy weight cable knit, so I figured that would be a better choice for it. Also in that same book, there is a skirt, and it is made like sort of like a ponte knit. And that's my cat. And I pulled this out to go ahead and make that skirt. I figured, why not? You know, the mustard color, this color right here, and this knit, they're all actually 3 totally different kind of knit fabrics. So I figured plenty of practice, level up my skills, and that's one of the things that I definitely want to do in 2023 is level up those sewing skills. Okay, another fabric that I have lined up. This I got from Joann's. It is, I did also show this in a previous video. It's like a poly blend that looks like wool. So I picked this up. You can see the back of it. You know it's not a wool fabric, a regular wool fabric just from the backing. And I really would love to make this Vogue 9288 with it. And I think I was going back and forth between this and another pattern for this fabric and another gray piece that I had, but I'm going to go ahead and work this together with that. Let me put that aside. Okay, moving right along. I've got the Simplicity 9449. Also, I showed this in a previous vid as well. And I am really feeling this whole flared skirt thing. I had made another skirt earlier this year, my navy blue skirt. That's also a vintage skirt, and I really like the way that came out. In spite of the fact it wasn't sewn 100% correctly, it did have a little bit of pulling, but generally the fit was really cool. So I'm really planning on making this skirt right here, view D, and I'm thinking if I have enough, I'm going to also make view B. And this is the fabric that I really wanted to make view B out of. It's this linen-like fabric. It is a cotton. This was purchased from Joann's, and it has these beautiful embroidered flowers on it. So I figured that would make a really nice dress if there's enough. There's about 4 yards, and this is actually a quilting fabric, so we'll see if it's wide enough and it can handle making that skirt. The other piece that I do want, the other skirt, the other pattern is view D, and I picked out this linen-like. Again, this was another fabric that I picked up from Joann's. Now, these fabrics that I got from Joann's, you guys, this was bought like a while back. So, and these were bought like when the weather was a lot nicer. So I don't think they would have these anymore, but these were purchased from Joann's quite a while back. Okay, so at least I know definitely the red was. And I'm thinking now in retrospect, was this both red? But I believe it was. Okay, so if I didn't, I'm sorry if I am giving you the wrong information, but I believe both of these pieces were bought from Joann's. Okay, so now this is another book that I pulled out that I'm going to be using, and this is my Gertie Sews Vintage Casuals. I've had this in my library for quite a while, and I've read it. It's a loved book. I've read it. I've used it for other projects, but I haven't actually used a project from the book itself. So I would love to make for 2023 this flare skirt, and I'll show you the fabric in a minute. I just want to go through some of the things that I picked out to make in here. So that skirt, this the pinup sweater, which I'm really digging. I really like this pinup sweater. There is also a cardigan, this one right here, which I'm really liking as well. And there is a dress in here that I also would love to make. And so I know that sounds like a lot, but the front zip front dress, I know that sounds like a lot, but you figure this is for the entire year. So I'm thinking, hey, either I get through with all of this or some of it or whatever, but the goal is to have enough stuff put aside so that I'd be able to, you know, my brain doesn't have to go through the drama of, okay, so what am I going to make now? Or, you know, I only have a couple of hours a day. What am I going to, no, I already have everything laid out. So for that zip front dress that I just showed, this is the fabric. And I just showed this the last time I did a fabric haul review. This is the mattress fabric, and I just thought that zip front dress would really look great in this fabric. And I'll show the dress again. I just thought that this dress will look really nice. I mean, it's a summer dress. I can even probably get a zipper, a colored zipper to go down the front of the dress instead of just like a, you know, like maybe a bright yellow or a red or something, because there's so much colors in this. For the sweater, the pinup sweater, as well as the pinup sweater as well as the cardigan, there's enough yellow here to get those, and this is a pretty nice jersey knit fabric that I have. And also, you guys, when I bought the book, I actually bought this fabric, and this is going back some years. Yeah, I've had this for a while in my stash. I've got a little bit of a note here. that I wrote, but this is going just telling me about the fabric and what I'm going to use it for. But this is going back some years that I've bought this fabric, and that long sleeve cardigan that's in here I think would just be great for this fabric. So this cardigan in this fabric, I'm really feeling that. That's something I'd really like to make. Okay, that being said, I did pull out one other piece of fabric in case I feel like making a shirt instead to wear with, and I've pulled all that just to wear with this fabric. And this is what I'm going to make the A-line skirt out of. And this was a piece that I picked up from Mood in the summer, earlier this year. I don't actually know if I picked it up in the summer or not, but I picked it up earlier this year, but it came from Mood. Okay, so on to knitting and crocheting. So first up is this company that I ordered from called We Are Knitters. And I actually ordered 3 kits from them, one of them being their hand dyeing kit, which comes with the dyes and everything you need and yarn so that you can go ahead and get started. And We Are Knitters, if you've never heard of this company, it's a company that's really dedicated to sustainable knitting and just like really wanting to do the right thing by the environment and slow fashion. I am going to try to put a link to their site, and I have to say this about this company. So this was one of those companies that I purposely waited for like their Black Friday deal because their price is a little out there for me. I don't really have it in my budget to buy from them on a regular basis. Today is December 30, and I think until January 2nd, they do have a 40% off on their kits. So if you'd be interested, this would be a really good time to maybe go ahead and pick something up or try something from their website. This kit did come with these petite wool, and this is actually, guys, this is really the good stuff. I have ordered from them before, and again when they had another sale going on. But anyway, that's something for you to check out. And I'm going to, so bottom line is I'm going to try dyeing some yarn at some given point in the coming year. Okay, one other kit that I bought from them was this cardigan, the Mick Cardigan. And when you order a kit from them, you have an option of just like kind of buying the yarn and not getting like the yarn with the needles and everything, but I actually got everything in the kit. So it comes with all this yarn, enough for you to finish the garment, whatever garment that you're going to make in your size. And apart from that, and let's take a little bit look here at the yarn. So this is their cotton, the We Are Knitters cotton. This is the good stuff, 100% Pima cotton. But I got this, and also what came with the kit. And you don't have to get the needles, but I wanted to, because I just thought they looked really cool, to be honest. Let me try to get them out here so I can show it to you. Stuck in here. Yeah. I just thought they looked really cool. I really like them. All right, so all of this came with the kit. Also, another thing that came in the package was this other little card thing we have here. We Are Knitters, and in it, because of course I opened this before because I'm so excited, you have this little package of stickers, and you get some tapestry needles, so you can just go ahead and sew your stuff up. Yeah, so I really like that. So all that came with this kit, and I bought one other kit, and of course you get to pick whatever colors that you want, and there's like a whole bunch of colors that you can choose from. And then the other kit that I picked up was another cardigan, And here that one, the banana cardigan. Okay, and the colors that I picked up for that was, I picked up these two colors for it. And I'm not going to pull it all out. It's the same things. It has also the needles for it. But I picked up this one, and this is also in their petite wool. And this color. Oops, excuse me, upside down. Yeah. And this feels really good. This feels really good. The cotton feels really good. So I can't wait to get started with those. All right, so now let's move on to some crochet kits that I bought. Now my crochet kits came from the Lime Brand Yarn website. And what I'm going to do, because unlike with the other kits, I'm going to have to insert the picture of what the garments are going to look like. And so these are for cardigans. These first two are for cardigans. And I bought this Touch of Alpaca, which is basically an acrylic yarn with about 10% alpaca. And you guys, this is really a really nice soft yarn from Lime Brand Yarn. And I did buy this to make a cardigan, and I have two colors here, the main color and the contrast color. And I will go ahead and put a photo of what that cardigan is going to look like, or what the pattern looks like right now. The next yarn I have is Mandela, and this is, I believe I pronounced that right. This is also from Lime Brand Yarn, and it's in the Spirit colorway. This is what that looks like. And this is also to make a crochet cardigan. And if I had realized just how many yards this was, I could have probably gotten a smaller size, because I'm only 4'11". And it's a pretty long cardigan, and I'm probably not going to need, it comes with, like, what do I have here? 2, 4, 5 of these. I probably don't even need that much, but you know what? I'll figure it out. If anything, I probably donate the rest. I'm also going to go ahead and insert what this kit looks like right now. And finally, the last kit I picked up will be for this yarn, also Lime Brand Yarn. And I've actually made, the gray cardigan that I'm making is the same Kabul yarn. And in this beautiful blue color. And I will also, and this is, I got this kit comes with a, the pattern for this is actually a dress. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to say. And I'm going to also insert what that looks like right now. Okay, so I hope something I showed you today inspired you in your journey. All of the knitting and crocheting, it takes me a while to knit and crochet. So I showed you like 5 kits, 2 knitting, these 3 crocheting kits. I'm probably, to be honest, wholeheartedly, I'll probably get like maybe 3 done. I'm going to give myself some grace. My 2023 goal is to level up and try something new, and maybe not so much just making cardigans, but actually make the dress, and also trying that dyeing yarn. That being said, please do share this with your friends, other knitters and crocheters that you know, and people who love to sew. Please give this a thumbs up, leave a comment. Let me know if anything here sparked your interest or motivated you to try something new, if you haven't knit or crocheted or sew, or if you have, but you know, hey, now you're going to try something different, maybe the dyeing, you know, whatever. But that being said, you guys, take care, have a good one. Please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care, have a great one. Bye.